Am I live? Am I live? Welcome back to the Chammy, the only Chammy on YouTube where you can get a professional tarot reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard where people jump out and scream at you. Just get over it. And what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. From a haunted chick like me with really, really, really cute dogs. Tonight I've got the $1 yes or no. You can get your $6 taco box. You can get your 11/11 love reading. I've also changed the prices for general readings and in-depth readings because I deserve international standard just as much as any other tarot card reader. So if you can't get a general reading for $35, you can't get an in-depth reading for $60. Okay, you can still get the 11/11 love reading. And while it's not a general and in-depth reading, it is still a very profound tarot card reading to get you from point A to point B regarding your heart's desires. So everything you need to know is in the comment. I will turn on the spirit box. We'll do spirit TV tonight. I'll turn on the REM pod in a little bit. Let's see what else. No refunds, no e-checks, no solicitation. Please don't make it weirder than it already is. I'm just going to put some things in chat and see what's happening. I can help you with love, life, career, finances. I don't do legal financial. I don't do cheating questions. You should be asking your partner if they're cheating on you, not me. It's totally against my ethics to do pregnancy questions, health questions, legal financial. Like I said, no interview success questions, and especially no pre-K to university questions about education. I don't do those. You want to know how you're performing in those parts of your life? Ask your doctor or your teacher or your partner. But I can help you with twin flame, soulmate, protection. The only rules we have here is no sub, no like, no read. Be groovy or leave man. Come back when you feel better. And please, no posers, no jobbers, no front and no fear. PayPal, Cash App, Venmo only for live tarot card readings. I will also take super chats. If that's all you have, that's fine. You can do super chats too. Super thank yous, super stickers. What is going on with this phone? Hey, honey. Hey, sorry about that. I had a friend client on the phone and I wanted to keep what she was saying private about her life. Oh, hey, Molly. How are you, sweetheart? It's actually a onesie. It's a frog onesie. So I wore my frog onesie tonight in case I have to eat any rat trolls. Baby, my bubby wubby. Baby girl. Why haven't you seen it? Because I stole it from Mika Mika Mocha Mocha. This is like one of his old Christmas presents. Oh. Oh my God. Thank you. You know what I'm going to get with that, right? My dad's snacks, like right now, tonight before I go to bed. He's like, I'm so sad I have no snacks. I'm like, we'll get you some snacks soon, I promise. You store from therapy. I have to do that reading for you. I can do one for you now. But I still want to do that other one that we were going to do with the other magical tarot deck. Like privately. God, thank you, sweetheart. You're so good to me. What do you want for Christmas? Oh. All I want for Christmas is my tooth thin plant. My tooth thin plant. My tooth thin plant. And all Gypsy wants for Christmas is cookies. Yeah, I go to the dentist next week so I can get that evaluated. I might get, if I don't get the implant at the end of the month, I'll get it in January, which I've been waiting a long time to get. Yeah, those kind of therapists really do help a lot. I wish I could get back to one. I don't think my insurance covers it because I switched from Ambetter to Aetna. And Kaiser's too expensive. It's just so ridiculous. I'm gonna. Oh yes, I did. I got it. Let me send you the screenshot. Do I have to activate it now, or can I activate it later? Here, I'll send you the screenshot. Yeah, there is a snack thing for Daddy on his wish list, and I'm gonna go ahead and it's like a $20 snack thing. It's got all these nuts that he loves and stuff like that. It's healthy. It's like a super healthy one. I think you can look at it on the list. You would see it. But it's so interesting. I just right before you called, I got a text message from somebody on Instagram who's like been following me for years. Because I saw something that they posted about Marilyn Monroe and how they feel that they are Marilyn Monroe incarnate. And it's so interesting because I kind of felt like pulled. I'm getting off the subject from it, but I kind of think it's intense a little bit because, I had, my friend Melanie who died. She felt as if she had some kind of connection with Marilyn Monroe in a past life. So I told this person about it and they did like a reading and channeled Lilith and said that they felt, and I showed her the picture, of my friend, and she said that she felt a connection with them, which I thought was interesting. How is Morgan doing? Have you talked to him lately? Okay. Once a month. That's not too bad. It must feel better than what you used to have to talk to him all the time, didn't you? We'll have to look into your specific person's astrological chart. Is he a Scorpio like me, or was he a Libra? I can't remember. What's his astrological? I don't know. Have we talked about his astrological sign yet? I'd love to look at both your charts and then see what your Black Moon Liliths are. Because your Black Moon Lilith tells you a little bit about, like, A, your sexual nature, and B, some of the things that maybe you might be a little bit too scared to try. He's a Libra. Okay, yeah. Loving Libra. Loving Libra. What are you doing, puppy? What you crying for, baby? Travis is a Libra too. He's never going to get out of that Russian penal colony. It's terrible. Oh yeah, get the horoscope, get the astrological details if he'll tell you. You know, I don't need his birthday. I mean, I don't need his time of birth, but if he will give it to you, that might help. I wouldn't need it anyways. I would just know what his rising sign is. But I would just need that. Well, I might need it for the Black Moon Lilith, which I'll send you all the links to do the charts, the ones that I use for the charts. So you can do them yourself, and then you can send me screenshots of whatever they are. That way you keep all this information private, and you can just send me the screenshots so we can start talking about, like, what is his love style? What is it that he wants in relationships? What is it that he's looking for? Because just because someone's a Libra, Scorpio, Virgo, Gemini, whatever, that's just the surface. The astrological chart teaches you so much more about the individual and their uniqueness. Is that even a word? I don't know why Gypsy's crying, but I think she wants a cookie. Oh, let me get this. Come here. Nope. Nope. Come here. Come on. I don't know what you're trying to say, baby. You want to cuddle, waddle, duddle? Okay. It's going to be all right. I'm back. Okay. Are you okay? You look tired, sweetheart. You know what? I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go take her to her grandpa. So yeah, next week, got so many doctor appointments. I gotta go to get my eye care done. I gotta go and get the assessment of my implant from the tooth I lost in the car accident. So that will be interesting. He's probably asleep. Yes. He's probably asleep. And I got all the gosh, then I have to take my dad to the doctor, and then I have to take myself, not only myself to the dentist, but I have to take him to the dentist, and I have to take him to get his eye care done, and then he'll have the hey Sean, welcome to the Chammy, the only Chammy on YouTube where you can get a mostly professional tarot card reading from a haunted house in a creepy graveyard. Then he'll have his other appointment at the hospital, and hopefully things will just kind of wind down a little bit. I'm planning on just sleeping all day on Christmas. Hey, Texas Taurus. How are you, Tyrannosaurus Rex? Or Tex, I mean. Did you get Chinese food? Cheers. Oh, you got Mexican. I'm so jelly. We can't order out Mexican food anymore because we like to eat down the street at El Zarape, because my roommate, my friend, is so allergic to black pepper. I feel so bad for him. He can't eat anything, can't go anywhere. He's the boy in the bubble. And I have to be like really careful when I cook because he gets really sick. Poor guy. He's a morning person. Yeah. You know, I might like look like a night person, but I'm actually a night person and a morning person. I'm not an afternoon person. Don't afternoon me. That's catnap time. But I actually love the beauty of the morning. There's just something so divine about watching the sunrise and being up during the most brightest, most beautiful time of the day. And then I like to get up about sunset and, wear a werewolf around. Obviously, I'm not doing that though, because I'm having to work all the time and my schedule's just crazy. God, I hate that word chipper. That word chipper makes me feel stabby. Gosh, you and I are such night owls though when we hang out. You won't find me trying to wake you up and drag you out anywhere unless it's for pancakes. Man, I cannot believe how many times you've been here and we have not gone to the original pancake house. We really need to go to the original pancake house when you come here next time and have breakfast. I might even eat a piece of bacon for you if we could do that. And I don't do bacon. But they have like the best bacon on the planet. Food right person here. So Texas, what did you eat? What kind of Mexican food did you get? Night person here too, yeah. Yeah, I guess I am. I just all those years of playing rock and roll in nightclubs, I became a night person. But I just love the morning. Morning is so beautiful. I think also that winter mornings are far more beautiful than summer mornings. There's just so much light because there's no leaves on the trees. Okay, let me get this notification out. Are y'all doing anything special for Christmas? Like, are you and your mom going anywhere special? Okay, sweetheart. Yeah, he's sleeping. We don't need the cards to tell us that. Okay, quesadilla. Oh, I love those. I also love fajitas. But you know what? I think I'm a taco girl. I really love tacos. But not fish tacos. The thought of fish tacos just like kind of makes me feel ill when I think about it. Like, who puts fish in a taco? It's just so weird. That's so good. Molly, maybe we should go to Chipotle. I've never been there before. Everyone says it's great. That's, I think, where Ari was working not too long ago. You can bust my Chipotle cherry. Gosh, I know. I made Alfredo for dinner. And it's so, because I have to make everything like from scratch so I don't kill my roommate. But it was pretty good. I actually prefer to make the sauces like traditionally from scratch. They taste so much better than that crap in a bottle. You prefer free birds? What's a free bird? I'm going to put the REM pod on while I wait for your answer. Here's the battery. It's a burrito place. Free birds. What kind of birds they got in the burritos? If there's any good spirits that want to come and hang out with us tonight, please feel free to touch the REM pod. I'm going to reset it. See if it'll go off despite the other electronics around it. I'll move the lantern, see if it'll. I'll put the orgone generator over there for it. If there's any spirits that, if you need some energy, just take it here from the yellow blinking light. It's called a chi generator. It'll give you life chi energy. Please do not take any energy from the pets in the house, the children in the house, that was me. The adults in the house, the pets in the house. Please don't touch me. Only touch yourself and the REM pod spirit. Please. We come in love and respect. And ask for your guidance and patience with our silly human asses. It's so much better than Chipotle. I wouldn't know. I'm a Chipotle virgin. What is that place, like a lunch cafeteria or something? I don't know. No, I was just saying Chipotle. Is it like what's it like? What's Freebirds like? Like, do you go in and order and it's like lunchroom style and you go through a line and all this stuff is spread out like Subway? Or is it like you sit down, you order it, the food is made fresh? I used to go get these killer black bean burritos in Boston, and they were made fresh, and they had the green wraps, like the green zucchini wraps. Like, that's probably my favorite kind of burrito, to be honest. A black bean burrito in one of those green wraps with all kinds of veggies and yumminess. And Boston had really good food. That's the only thing I miss about New England, is that New England does have really good food. Am I complaining that I feel like the South doesn't have as good food as Boston did? A little bit, but there's also things down here that Boston did not have that I far prefer to have than whatever the hell they had up there, like Krispy Kreme. But now I think Krispy Kreme's like worldwide. Oh, and Crystals. Like, before the last 10, 15 years, I think that Crystals and Krispy Kreme were what's the word I'm looking for? I can't remember. Brain fart. Was like only in Atlanta. Hey Ari, how are you, sweetheart? Once again, let me apologize for the fucking the other night. I'm sorry she called you names. I apologize, and you're fantastic, okay? I'm sorry you had to see that. Wrap days, it was a race to get in line. We had sub sandwiches too, but no one liked them. You know, that's how Krispy Kreme is when the donuts are hot. Everyone's racing each other to get in line to get a donut. I tell you what. A fresh, warm, hot Krispy Kreme donut, like, it's like poetry in your mouth. It's like hot, sexy poetry in your mouth. I love it. Thanks, Ari, for sticking up for me. I appreciate that. It's so funny when you called me a savage. I love it. Nails up, teeth out. In this case, I'm a frog today, so I wore my frog jammies because in case I had to eat any rat trolls. Have you seen frogs and what they do to rats? Like, I had no idea that frogs were like one of the main predators for rats. He did. She did. She bought me a Ouija board right before she went to see her, or was it after? Oh wait, you went to see him afterwards, right? Yes, I have a spirit box TV that my friend made me. It's from Italy. He's a mad scientist, and I have the REM pod. I have a spirit box, which I haven't turned on yet, and I've got the Ouija board. But we do not use the Ouija board in the house. And we only use it on my Halloween birthday party. Outside. In the graveyard. But you know what? Maybe if it gets a little bit warmer, we'll go do more graveyard sessions, tarot graveyard sessions, and maybe I'll take the old Ouija board out to the graveyard. I hate that I didn't have any time to just go out to the graveyard to do any tarot while it was warmer this year. Yup. That would be so cool to make one. I would love one in purple and black. I think that would be so cool. But I'm not willing to buy one or get another one. The one I have is in its box. It's under the 350-year-old couch. And with a nice bag of sage on top. I figured since the couch is pre-Civil War and famous generals from that war slept on that couch, then maybe their spirits will protect me from the Ouija board. Not that I'm scared of it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just paper. It's just wood. It's really just a tree. That would be great. Yeah, come by. Come by anytime. I don't know where I'll be in March, but obviously Spirit does. It just depends on what my band does. It depends on what's happening with the band, because it's incredibly important that we start making that second record, which the first record's almost done. It's just not going to be anything that, people would expect, but that's okay. The second album, I have to actually physically be there with them every day. For some reason, I always get Zozo why. Oh, well, tell Zozo why I said hi. The first time I ever did the Ouija board, it was actually down at Spiced Rat, Molly. And we did the Ouija board after hours. It was me and Mika and Megan. And I thought it was so interesting because I asked it when I was going to see Jack again. And man, that board got it right. I was just like, yeah, right. I'm really going to see him on April, blah, blah, blah of next year. And it happened. It was so weird. It was so crazy. Too much crazy shit, yeah. Understood. But remember, your mind is a very powerful thing to waste. Remember, you are always in control. All right? And your mind is going to be the most powerful weapon you have. So make sure you're in a good state of mind, you're well rested, you have plenty of fuel and energy, and you're well hydrated. Because they will just dry you out quickly. I mean, I can't begin to tell you how many Estes methods and ghost boxing and weird stuff Molly and I've done on the Chammy. And it makes us so worn out. Like, I just get... So I'll do a little mini reading for you here, but I don't want to do the sexual magical tarot reading public. I'd rather do that private, like on an evening when we get together, do girl talk and talk boys on the phone. Like maybe tomorrow night when you get off work. Do you work tomorrow? Because in that way I can just do the reading for you tomorrow and we get together and talk about it. I can send you the pictures and we can talk about it on the phone. Okay, you'll be around tomorrow night. Cool. I'll be around tomorrow night too. I'm not going anywhere. I don't have any money or gas in the car, so. But I am going to order those snacks for Dad so that he will be able to have his snacks. Thank you so much, Molly, for that gift. I really appreciate it. And I guess the other gift for Dad will be here tomorrow, he said. One time it went across the room. Wow. Sorry about that noise. So I've been going through the 2,000 videos that we've done, Molly, with like all this spirit boxing and ghost hunting and Essie's methods. And I'm going to take clips and scenes and stuff that I find that are relevant and share them with you guys. I'd have to say one of the weirdest experiences we had, though, was with the little girl buried under the house. The way that she was singing during the Essie's method and using the REM pod simultaneously to harmonize, that was so weird. And I've got some stuff I've never shared before that I personally recorded with stuff moving around the house and things. You know, cabinet doors opening, your phone getting thrown across the room, stuff like that. You know, normal shit that should be happening at your haunted house. The only way I've been able to really cope with it, though, is to just make friends with them. Now, instead of having ghost enemies, I have a ghost army, like the king in Lord of the Rings. I think they like that. I call them an army. And some of them are pre-Civil War and soldiers from the Civil War. One of them has a crush on Molly, and that's super cute. Although we haven't heard from him in a while, so maybe we were able to help him cross over. Yes. Oh my God, and the chili cheese pups. Holy shit. I just forgotten about that, even though we just talked about it on my Halloween birthday. God, that was so fucking, pardon my French, scary. We're just sitting there, and she like has her food in her hand like this, and she's eating her chili cheese dog. And next thing we know, like something just came up and went, and it all went all over her and all over the Cadillac, and oh God, it was horrible. It was really scary. It was quite frightening. I think that was the first time that I realized it was really, truly real, despite the fact that I'd already been living here about 5 years. I wish we had that on camera, man. I wish we had that on camera. That was the best. That was the total best. So I would sit this phone on the charger, and the ghost used to like to knock it off when I first got it. It was so weird. I don't know why. Oh gosh, Molly, I can't wait to go to the dentist. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm gonna go to a new dentist this time. I'm not gonna go to Mastro because the person that cleaned my teeth last time was not good. She broke one of my she like broke one of my molars. Oh, you sent him a message on, what was it, Kink Life or something, and that's how you guys became friends, right? Oh, God, you have to tell Cass that story. Yes, yes, yes. It was so scary. Sorry, someone was messaging me about Melanie. I have a follower on Instagram who like feels things. And they have a very deep connection with Mother Lilith. Hey, Metal Rain. And they were having this like thing with Marilyn Monroe tonight. So I connected with them and conversation about Melanie because Melanie felt like she had a past life relationship or connection with Marilyn Monroe, and this person was going on about Marilyn Monroe tonight. And I was just reading some of the comments because there seemed to be like a really nice person. Yeah, I think you no, I think you had mentioned him a little bit. Like, I just was probably too busy and preoccupied with all the fucking, pardon my French, YouTube. Metal Rain, how have you been, dear? Have you gotten to see Eliana or Gemma? Or talk to her? Okay, good. You got to talk to her. Awesome. Oh, good. You got her some groceries. That's so nice of you. I'm so glad that you guys got to at least get in touch. Or is anything better for her? Is she feeling better, doing better, anything? She'll text you back. Just give her time. She always does. Stop. Okay, just had to reset it. How many times a week do you have to tell me that? Okay. Well, I look forward to you having a good time on Sunday with her at Aldi's and your dinner. Molly, let me go ahead and get a couple of cards for you while you're here. Which cards would you like, Molly? You want Romance Angels? You want Fairies? You want the Love Tarot? You want Liminal Space Deck? You want me to just kind of use what I'm feeling intuitively and I'm called to use? Oh, I love Gemma. Yeah, she's always happy to see you. You're like her person. Okay, I'll use what I'm feeling. So I'll probably start with the fairies to see what they have to say. So they'll tell us some secrets. Maybe. All right. Spirit, what does Molly need to know about her and her specific person? Their connection, the feelings they have for each other, stuff like that. Where it's going, what's happening right now, and her vortex, their vortex. Can you tell us what she needs to know? And they both come out reversed, but I don't read these cards reversed, and there's really no explanation for them reversed. So Spirit saying, while there are some boogeymen, all right, there's actually huge transformation in this death card to not be afraid of. This is the most powerful, most positive card you could get in the deck of major arcanas. I know it says 4 Grim, but I ignore what they're called and I go with what I'm feeling about them. Yes, he has his own little shadows, and so do you, but you guys will work through it. All right. There's always a silver lining in the darkness. I also feel like Spirit saying that you both are probably going to get involved in some kind of ghost hunting thing, even with me. I think that's something that Spirit's just trying to tell you, that we will do some serious ghost hunting together. There will be a transformation of friendship, kindness, and happiness and joy. And this Grim here will chase all that darkness away. Because now we have the King. Okay. This energy is more, it's definitely not as dark as this, but it is showing you that this person, your connection, this energy is grounded in its nature. It's letting you know that there is somebody there that has your back. They care about you. They're willing to go out on a limb for you and be really, truly a king of nature. This is not a person who is a poser. This is not a person who's fake. This is not a person who is a liar. This is a person who's down to earth, honest, and clearly somebody who cares. They're ready to defend and protect you. They really do feel very deep about the connection. You just keep being yourself. With the green lady, she's telling you, and we know how much you love green. She's telling you to, all you have to do is just be your sweet, beautiful, and kind self. You don't have to go overboard. You don't have to try hardly. You don't have to lift a finger. You don't have to say a word. Okay. This is how he sees you. This is how your person sees you. Oh, I gotta do my nails. They're terrible. So let me just move on to the next step. So this card is going to tell you that loving yourself first makes you romantically attractive. This card is also sharing with you that the love that you have for yourself first is something that is going to make your connection even stronger. Remember how you're like, oh, I just want to go there now. I don't want to wait till March. But you're going to have to wait till March, or at least as close as you can till March, because you got to get healed from the surgery you just had. You know, you got to just get some things in order with your health and your fitness. One of your good buddies lives in Phoenix. Yeah. No. If I'm going anywhere near Phoenix, it's going to be Mount Shasta, the first chakra of the universe. That's about as close as I'm going to get to Arizona. It's so hot. I will go to Arizona and melt. Heart-to-heart conversation. As you both get to know each other, the bond will deepen as it already has, Molly. Yeah, Ari would like to move to Arizona. Yeah, the summers are brutal. Yeah, he's willing to take a risk, go anywhere with you, have fun, go on adventures. He's very open to all of this. You know, and I just see you both doing that. I see you guys traveling together, trying new things, doing new things, having fun. You know, it's in the cards. Let's see what the energy is. See, happiness. There's just nothing but love and happiness in your connection. Hold on to it and hold on to the night. Don't worry about getting sunburned, okay? A lot of love and luck to go around. Any advice, Spirit, for Molly? Well, I know that's what I love about you is you're adventurous. Like, I can hardly get anyone to go do anything with me because the stuff I like to do is like just, you know. Well, you know. Okay, tag, you're it, Spirit says. So you see all the people with the cameras and the lights. And Spirit's literally saying that it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to get out there and live your true, authentic self. You know, no more worrying about what people say or think. No more worrying about mama. No more worrying about, oh, am I doing this right? Or are we doing this right? No worrying that anyone's going to hurt you or harm you in your love story. That's nothing to worry about now. Okay, this is a totally different beast that you're dealing with. And cord cutting. And you are doing a lot of cord cutting. You're cutting those cords to Larry and that nostalgia, that old love story that does not serve you. The old Molly that does not serve you. You know, you're going less and less down that road of harm. You remember the first time I told you, Molly, you're addicted to pain. You're straight up addicted to pain and not the good kind either. And that's a sign right there telling you that, you know, you have come so far because you're no longer waking up in the morning looking for something to be sad about. You're waking up now 15 years later looking for something to feel good about. And you've come so far. Good. I'm glad that Cass helped you move on from Larry because I was getting tired of listening about Larry. You know, you'll always love Larry in your own way, but then maybe you might not. You know? Oh yeah, I like the pain too, but only the good pain, okay? Only the good pain. You know, like the way a dozen crystal chili pups make you feel at the end of a Halloween night. I'm kidding. I could probably eat 2 dozens of those if you let me. You know, I just recently got over my ex-husband boyfriend thing from many years ago. It's been like 15 plus years, right? I'd wake up every day, cry myself to sleep every night, and just be like, why did he do this to us? But in the last month, I tell you, I have found myself again, and I am not going to sit here and cry anymore about it. You know, I heard somebody else's story that was far more sad than mine. My story is pretty sad. But now I just look back and I laugh. Let me get these cards. What'd you make, Sean? I need to tell my neighbors upstairs to not have sex in the room upstairs because they're going to come through that ceiling and I don't want to see that. I'm going to just, I'm just going to put my fingers in my ears and read. I do. All I can find are those earplugs that are like made out of styrofoam. I wonder if I could get them from Amazon. I know you sent me some not too long ago. Like a link to some on or something to help me with the sound or something when I sleep. Because it's ridiculous. I like don't want to be rude to them, but bouncy, 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 bouncy. God help me. Okay, I will. Oh, that board. Oh, you made a board like what, out of paper or something, or? I'm confused. Cardboard. Okay. Oh no, I broke a nail. Crap. Are there any spirits there that would like to say anything to us? Do you need help with anything? Could you maybe tell us your name, spirit? Or what you like to be called? Hey, Pammy. How are you, sweetheart? Pam, did you know that Regina and Jennifer are harassing me? I'm getting death threats. I'm getting trolls that come in here and like hurt my friends and family, and it's just horrible. And she's saying horrible things like I'm a witch and casting black magic on her and trolling her channel and all kinds of horrible stuff. Did you know that, Pam? I just wanted to let you know because it just happened to Ari and I the other night, and it was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. And I wanted to tell you because it's so wrong. All I ever did was support her, and anytime anybody would ask for free, I send them to her channel. And now for like 7 months, it's been going on, and it's literally killing my business. Oh God. Well, I wanted to fill you in because it is violent and it's weird. And I wonder how many people they've done this to or how many they're doing this to. It just makes no sense. I was like nothing but good to those people. Now, they're for 100 moderators, I guess, like to come over here and I don't know. I don't know why they can't just leave me alone. I mean, it's not like I'm trying to take anything away from them. I mean, I like care that much. And had only been to her channel 3 times. So this is the Spirit Box TV. I don't know if we can see any words on this one with the actual. Probably have to turn the lights out. Scary. Pam, I'm so glad you're here, honey. Merry Christmas. Let's see if I can get the Spirit Box TV to work on the actual screen and see if it. Oh, it might just be too bright. Yeah, it's like the screen just reflects back into the TV. Crap. Maybe if I turn it. Wow, the Spirit Box just said Jack. And then said we know. So what the Spirit Box TV does is it has words that show up. But I'm not able to get any right now, I guess. I got one for a moment, but I don't think it's showing up on the screen. Let's see if let's see if I can get like a clear picture. Like this one says now. It's so weird. Let's see if I can get any words to come through. I am planning on getting a better webcam. That will hopefully make this a lot clearer for us to see. Yeah, it's not coming out. Sometimes you should be able to like see ghosts. Doesn't look like anything's coming through tonight pretty clear. Oh, well. Well, hopefully when I get the new webcam. Ooh. It says, and I weigh old on my word. My no. It. See, it's coming through really clear, but I don't think y'all can see it. I'm thinking, yeah, it's too blurry. The webcam sucks. I'm back. Oh, it's so nice to be here with y'all. Thanks so much, y'all, for coming by tonight. I know, I don't understand, Pam. There should be no reason for them to do that to me. It just doesn't make any sense. Hi, Spirit. What's your name? sounded like a child. Spirit, are you happy? Yeah, I'm gonna unplug the Spirit Box TV because it's we can't see it on the screen tonight because I'm not on the iPad. And hey, Frank and Dad. What are you doing? Okay. I'm just hanging out with Molly and Pammy and the gang on the tube. Yes, I'm talking about Molly. Molly Stolly. I know, my room's freezing. I'm freezing my Greek statue off. Thank you, Daddy. So yeah, Pam, finally those Tara Medlock from Love After Lockdown, who used to live in the house, she finally moved. So the psychopaths are gone. And before they left, they vandalized my air conditioner. Well, she didn't vandalize it. Her crazy boyfriend did. And he vandalized my furnace upstairs in the upstairs apartment. And the landlord won't fix it. Not that I can afford the gas, but I am going to call Monday. I'm going to call Monday and see if there's any kind of like heating resources for my dad for seniors, because it was literally $500 a month for gas with the senior citizens discount from Atlanta Gas and Light Company that January that after my dad had the colectomy surgery for his cancer. And I just cannot do that. But he will have to fix the furnace because I should legally be able to get gas paying him $1,500 a month rent for all this shit that doesn't work. Well, I guess I could call city ordinance, but I could also probably call Atlanta legal aid because I'm literally paying him his rent every month on the first faithfully for 10 years. Okay, he's never fixed the ceiling that's crashing in. He's never fixed the light bulb in the bathroom that doesn't work. The air conditioner and the heater don't work now. And my drummer says I should just stop paying him. But I can't stop paying him because he won't give me a lease, which means I'm legally homeless in the state of Georgia. And if I don't pay him his rent, I don't know what could happen. He was joking about putting dynamite in my apartment a couple weeks ago. I'm like, I can't not fucking believe that he just said that to one of the guys working for him. He didn't know I was on the back porch. And I went out there to make a phone call and then realized, oh, he's here. It has to be violating something. Something's not right. And last time I called Atlanta Legal Aid, they're like, we can't help you. You just have to keep paying your rent. But there has to be something. There has to be something someone can do. The city ordinance, that's pretty good. Like I could probably maybe something with that, like code. But see, the one thing about here is that if you own a house, okay, and you rent it out, you don't have to bring it up to code. It only has to be up to code as whatever the code was in 1929 when they renovated this house. That's what matters, is that the house is up to code to the year they renovated it, which was 1929. The house is part of the house is pre-Civil War. But the other house, like the part we're in right now, it was renovated. It was built in 1929 and renovated in 1960. But as far as the ordinance, I think you might be right. Like he has to fix our air conditioner, but definitely has to fix it. The heater is more important. He must be violating some health code. He's like, please don't ever turn the electricity off. I'll never be able to get it back on. So I called the electric company and asked, what does he mean by that? The lady on the phone was like, well, what he means by that is that he'll have to bring the house up to code if the electricity gets turned off. Now, one thing I did find out this summer is that, it was last summer. Last summer, I found out that our electric meter is hacked, but Georgia Power won't do anything about it. No, Dad. I actually I made a video of, you know, I had my roommate stand outside and film the electric meter while I turned off everything. I turned off the main fuse, the main fuse box, and our meter was still twirling, which means that he's had someone come in here and, you know, rig it up so that the apartment upstairs and downstairs are hooked up to our electricity. So like Micah has to pay $300 and $800 electric bills, sometimes monthly, literally, unless it's like that season, spring or fall, when you know, nobody's really using it. So yeah, I got to figure that out tomorrow. No, Monday. But I'll do my research this weekend about city ordinance and stuff like that. All right, Daddy, I love you. I want Franken, Dad. It's a cool blanket. I don't know why you have it on there. Oh, that's my tiger blanket that Mommy bought me at the flea market. No, that blanket is very fragile and means very much to me because it's my spirit animal blankie. Good night. Love you, Franken, Dad. So my mom and I used to always go shop at this amazing flea market when I was a kid. Yeah? I'm the human dog bed? Okay, I will. Hi, Sally. Molly, my dad says hi. But anyways, my mom and I used to always go to this amazing flea market. And I grew up on Clearwater Beach in Florida. And they always had this amazing flea market with all kinds of cool stuff. And one day she took me there and she's like, "Oh, get it whatever you want, baby." So I saw all these beautiful blankets with animals on them. And I'm like addicted to animals. And I saw this one with this big tiger on it. And I was like, yep, that's the one I want. I love it so much. I need to hang it up. But I washed it to pack it to move to Nashville. And it's just too fragile to use as a blanket. It's more like a tapestry now. I mean, it's not even soft. I would be afraid to wash it. I'd be afraid that it would like break apart or something. All right, Metal Rain. See you when you get back. Wow, you've known Edgar and Pete for 30 years? Wow. I've known Molly for 15 years. And there are several people who come by who I've known most of my life. Long time like that, Metal Rain. Oh, that is such a good thing, Pam. I'm going to do that. I'm going to get into city ordinance. I'm going to Google. In fact, I'm going to just Google it right now while we're chilling here. Oh, God, this is so bright. My eyeballs are going to burn. Now, when Tara was living here, she trashed the whole backyard with all her garbage because she's like a garbage lady. She goes around and like gets stuff out of the dumpster and refinishes that up and like sells it. Ugh, I don't need you to tell me how to use the website. Jesus. Utilities and services. Garbage, solid waste. Would it be under, I guess, health and public safety? Building and construction? Yeah, I got the website up, so I'll have to go through that. Welcome back, Metal Rain. Wow, the spirit box just said car. What about a car, spirit? I think Molly fell asleep. Spirit, are you here with us now? No? I'm sorry, Metal Rain. I'm not sure I understand. Tired. Okay, let me read this. There is a tell of doing rerun read through on weeks where no one episode is available. So there is a talk of doing. Okay, there is a talk of doing rerun read through on weeks where no me episodes is available. I think I understand what your Japanese is saying. There is a talk of doing rerun read throughs on weeks where no new episode is available. Okay, all right. Come and knock at my door. Come and knock at my door. I've been waiting for you. I've been waiting for you. I'm gonna have to watch that. I'm gonna have to get back into watching that TV show. I love it. All right, sweetheart. Thank you so much for coming by, Pammy Bear. Let me ask you a question. Do you have any other accounts? Because somebody came here and left a comment as your name not too long ago and then like deleted it. It was so weird. I was going to respond back, but I did find the stuff that you were asking about with telling me about the city ordinance. I found everything I need to know. So thank you so much, Pam. It was at Pam Bartel. Yes, just your Pam Bartel. So I replied and then I came back and it was gone. It was so weird. And then what's really weird is like the comment still comes through sometimes, and I'll be like, oh, there's a comment, and I'll click on it and it's gone. Is your phone okay? Well, I'm glad it was you, sweetheart, or not someone else. There's been times when I'm like, man, is she okay? Is she alive? Is someone impersonating her? And there's been times when I'm like, ugh, I don't know what to think. There have been times when I was like scared you passed away and somebody was impersonating you, like using your money to buy readings or something like that. So when you started doing so when you do buy a reading or you want to donate, just do it to the super chat so I know it's you and not someone trying to pretend to be you or violate you or hurt you or mess with your money, or you know what I mean? Because you know how evil people can be, especially to disabled senior citizens and to disabled people. And being disabled myself and having caregiving for my mother and father for years, it's like I've seen a lot. So please take care of yourself, Pam, okay? Thank you, Pam, for your love and support. Have a good night and be safe, okay? Stay in touch with us. Absolutely. My mama used to say the same thing. Absolutely. I agree. High five on that. Man, you just channeled my mom. How cool. I'm going to cry. All right. Be safe, honey. I'm going to go take a little froggy girl bathroom break. I'll be right back. And I'm going to get a drinky treat. Good night, sweetheart. Sweet dreams, Pammy. Be safe. I'm just going to do a little phone test and see how it sounds from the phone in the other room to make sure that the live can hear that over the heater. So I'm going to ask some questions. Did that spirit box just say tramp?
Yes.
Okay, I'm back inside now. That will be interesting footage to go through tomorrow when I slow it down. It'll be interesting to see what it says. If I can just slow it down and hear what it says. I'm not sure either. Spirit? Did it just say what? In a southern accent or something? Spirit, do you have any messages for us tonight before we close the spirit portal? Is there anything that you would like to share with us? Is there anything you'd like to say before I go today? Do you know where you are, Spirit? If you are unable to speak into the spirit box, which I don't know how to tell you how to use it, you could speak into the speaker. I don't know how you guys do this from the other side, but if you're unable to speak to us through the spirit box, please touch the REM pod. That is weird. Why would it be? That's really weird. Usually, I mean, I didn't even touch it. I just put my hand over there. It usually turns off. No, I am not doing that. It's playing a song. That's weird. It just said, what? Okay, it's not weird, I promise. It's just different. Are you going to play us a song? Hi, can you light up the colors? I've never seen the REM pod do this, like not stop after I've touched it. Could it be this? The electronics around it or the... Hold on.
Power on.
I'm just going to remove the orgone generator and all the electronics away from it. That's weird. Spirit, can you change the colors? Or just reset you? That was weird. Well, Spirit, if you're still there, you can continue to touch the REM pod. I've never seen it do that before. Is it glitching out? Is it? I don't know. Let me Google it. Oh, it's really bright. Ouch. Let's see. What does it mean when you touch the REM pod and it does not stop lighting up and making sounds? We know how it works. What makes the REM pod go off and detect ghosts? It can detect a human that enters its field of detection if you move your hand towards the antenna and will alert to your presence. If you move your hand towards the antenna, it will alert to your presence. This means that the device has more chance of picking up on a supernatural entity passing by it than most others. REM pods are also pretty robust and not too susceptible to false positives when used correctly. I personally quite like the REM pod because I've been on several investigations where I've not heard a single beep out of a REM pod all night, which matches my conclusion that those locations were not haunted. That means if it does trigger during an investigation, it's more likely that it's because something weird is going on. But what can make the device go off? What can cause it to trigger incorrectly and give false positives? Well, we put a REM pod through every test we could think of. Gosh, I wish they'd made a YouTube video on that to find out what causes them to flash and beep. Maybe I'll make the YouTube video on that. This means it does trigger during an investigation. It's more likely that it's because something weird is really going on. The REM pod works by radiating a static electric field from its antenna. In fact, this is where it gets its name from, radiating electromagnetic pod. If any conductive object enters into the field, the device detects and beeps. The colored lights on top of the device light up to indicate proximity, starting with the green for furthest away, through orange, blue, purple, and red for closest. So the red one does mean that there is a ghost present. I didn't know that till just right now. I just thought the red indicator was like something that lets you know it's on and working. All right, get some sleep, sweetheart. I'll talk to you tomorrow. I'm going to go to bed too. And we'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to do a free collective message and then we'll get out of here because I got to go to bed. I did this work all day. It sucked. Spirit, do you have any direct messages for us for tonight? Yeah, you came here to turn off the lights, to help turn off the lights. I sure did. Let's go ahead and turn this REM pod off before it gets even creepier. Good night, everybody who came by tonight. Thank you so much for your light, your love, and the fun chat. Metal Rain, thank you. Molly, thank you so much for your donation and your gift tonight for my dad. Pammy Bear, it was great to see you. Who else came by? Sean, it was nice to meet you. Thank you so much for coming by the Chammy. Ari, it was wonderful to hang out with you again. Looking forward to seeing all of you in the not too distant future. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Love and light bright. Kalanita. Be good to yourself with your thoughts, okay?